Hi, this is Mike from the Oldtimer Rubber Band Guns, and today we're going to form our holster to our gun. In our last session, we laced it up, so it should look like this. You should have it all nice and laced up, and it's got this kind of a buckle to it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to form it to the gun. It'll look like this one. This is our finished one, and it holds the shape of the gun, so it holds it right there, right, nice, just like that. So what you're going to do is you need your water bottle that you had before when you were doing your tooling. You're going to give this a good soaking. So you're going to take it and you're going to just spray it all the way around everywhere, even down inside there a little bit. It's okay to, don't be afraid to get it wet, because that's going to help it form. What happens is the leather, it almost acts like clay when you get it wet like that. And you can shake it a little bit. It'll dry up. The water, you'll see the water soak right into that leather. And like I said, you want to make sure that it's nice and wet because you want it to form that to your gun so that it holds it real nice. And this is really the easiest part of making the holster, is you're going to take your gun. Now this will take either the single pistol that we have. It'll also take the double barrel pistol. Double barrel pistol is a thicker gun and it's a tighter fit. So when you put it in there, you're basically just going to press around. With the double barrel, you're going to press around, you're going to leave your triggers up above, and then form it. I'm going to use the single pistol, which fits nice in here, and actually you can go down a little further, and then what we'll do is we're going to take it and we're just going to form it with our hands, kind of like clay. You're just going to kind of work around it. Now you've got your trigger right here, the top post, so don't press too hard. You don't want to break off your trigger, but just form around the outsides, mostly this part right here where it follows the shape of the gun, and it'll kind of sit down kind of flat with your thumbs, your fingers, this part here, and mostly right around this edge here. And what that'll do is it'll just kind of stretch it into place. And then this is something you're going to want to do, probably before you go to bed, and just let it sit overnight. It's almost like when you form a baseball glove, you put your ball in there and you let it sit overnight. When the leather's wet like that, it'll stretch around the gun and form, and then once it dries, it'll hold that shape, so it'll end up like this, and it keeps that shape, so that way your gun fits in there real nice. So you can see how the gun slides in and out of there. So just give it a little bit. And if you need to add a little more water, if it looks like it needs to be formed a little more, it's okay to go back and just give it another squirt. Let that water soak in. And then just go back and do the same thing. Just kind of press it gently. Again, be careful with the trigger part over here. But it'll hold that form real nice. Like I said, almost like clay. As you can see, it just it holds that form, and then just let it sit overnight, and it'll dry up. And once it's dried up, then it'll keep that form. And then we're ready to go on to the next stage. You're actually finished at that point. Or if you want to go and you want to have it stained or oiled, then you can do that as well. We'll cover that the next time. But if you're ready to go out and play Cowboys and Indians, then you're ready to go right now. As soon as it dries up and holds that shape, you're ready to go. So once again, we thank you for getting the holster, and we hope you have a great time playing with it, and have lots of fun shooting your rubber band gun. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.